Now, the best way to introduce a new topic is through a definition. Note, I'm not just going to define PropTech, which is short for property technology, but also FinTech, which is short for financial technology. Why? Because FinTech's part of the PropTech story, so it's very important to also define it. Now, let's start with FinTech first, right? FinTech companies, they scale and automate the flow of money using technology, and they have far lower overhead, less infrastructure than traditional finance companies like banks, right? Their office is a website, their marketing channels are internet, their models mostly self-service, so usually through apps, right? So clicks instead of paper. Three very famous fintech companies that are not on this page are PayPal, Square, and Venmo. All three make it easier to move money around. But note that on the screen, I didn't use PayPal or Venmo in my examples. Fintech's a big umbrella, thousands of tech companies, right? All three of my examples are fintech companies that flow money into real estate. So CrowdStreet, Cadre, and Fundrise are fintech companies because they raise money from investors for real estate investment. But they're also prop tech companies. Why? Because they take that money and they pour it into real estate. And that makes them prop techs. So let's define this term, prop tech. Well, a prop tech company focuses on scaling the construction or the management or the investment of real estate using technology. They are disrupting the old-fashioned ways in which real estate is built, managed, bought, or sold. The three examples that I already gave you are prop techs because they're changing the way real estate is invested, right? Now let me give you a couple other examples, right? Who hasn't heard of Zillow? Zillow helps us buy and sell and manage real estate. Compass on the screen is similar to Zillow. They are a tech-enabled brokerage. Opendoor is quite different. They're basically an iBuyer. They allow people to sell their properties without an agent in minutes. And how do they do that? You provide some information or video of the property, and boom, you receive an initial offer in minutes, which becomes a final offer after an Opendoor agent actually walks through the house. Super convenient, right? And then there's Roofstock. Roofstock also helps you sell your property, but their real neat trick is that they allow you to invest in rental real estate for 5K, 5,000, right? They find and they buy and they manage the real estate, and you can invest in 5K chunks in various portfolios of single family homes and then get cash flow. For example, last week they had a portfolio of 8 properties in and around Atlanta and Indianapolis that you as investors can invest in 5K chunks and you can get cash flow without work. Now, the cash flow is low, but think of it as competing with stocks, which basically offer no cash flow at all.